Hi guys, how are you? Well, I'm gonna. I had to do this whole thing over. Um, I'm having a major problem in the family, and I'm a nervous wreck because I'm helpless. There's nothing I can do except for be supportive. I having problems working because of my dog. Uh, I tried to take him with me again over the weekend. That was impossible, and it was too hot to leave him in the car. Yeah, even if it's just for a few minutes to run into an apartment building, I couldn't do that. And so yesterday I'm just gonna say this real quick. I left him here in his little bag here, his I call it his house. It's, it's the net windows, door, net windows, all around, and I have the air conditioner low, set low, right? So it's nice and cold. And I put him like in the hallway, right. You can't see, but it's right there. So he could see Miss Kitty and everything. And he's not by the front door where everybody can hear him or he can hear everything. So he doesn't bark drastically. He's comfortable in there. He sleeps in there at night. He goes in by himself. He'll sleep there until it's time to go potty. And then we'll come back and he'll go right back in there. So I left to go to work. I got my first order. Wasn't best, $7, but it's something, and all those $7 will add up. Get my car after delivering the order, and everything comes on. The radio, the dash lights, but I turn the key. Nothing. No sounds. No clicks. Nothing. Panic. Try it again. Turns on. I drive to the gas station by my apartment to get something to drink because this is the area I work. And I got my car, nothing, no click, nothing, but all the lights. So I asked the gentleman for a jump. He was there with me a half hour trying to figure out what's wrong. Finally, I started getting a click, just one, nothing. So I called for a tow. 3 minutes from my house, mind you. I'm 3 minutes from the apartment. If I could have just been pushed, but couldn't, had to get it towed. And according to the three guys and the tow truck driver that was trying to help me, it sounds like the starter. So, yeah, so the car is way back in the back parking lot. I can't take it anywhere to have it looked at. I have to have someone come out here and look at it and then confirm it's the starter, get a price, and then take it out the money, the little bit of money I have saved up again for the electric to get the car working so I can work to now make back up that money, make back that money, and start all over again. Isn't life wonderful? I'm sure glad I don't have this problem and the building problem in the family and live in the basement of the house I used to live in because that would be so depressing. But I have a nice, cheery living room apartment. I can look out into the courtyard, see the seagulls and the people walking their dogs and the stray cats. I'm glad. Atmosphere is everything. I'm serious. So anyway, speaking of atmosphere, Leticia, she videoed this on the 16th of June. Um, I think she was only here a few days. This was before her arrest. And this is his mom's house. Her brother was living with the mom, staying with the mom. And apparently, Leticia can push people's buttons. I think we all know that. And here's a prime example of this. She didn't upload this until a few days ago, and I've been slow because there's so much going on. But this is an example of not only her dysfunctional family, did I say that right? But how people like Leticia can push you over the edge.
Filming crap. You see this?
No. This is my family issues. This is why we have issues.
Yeah, you're right.
Notice how she started recording at this point? This is what people do when shit like this goes on. They'll start recording when it's at their worst and make themselves look good. Like she was just sitting on the couch relaxing and this started. But listen to what he says.
This is why we have
What
issues.
issues did you what you just say about me?
Because I was resting peacefully, made one comment, and you don't understand what therapy is, so you get hyped up.
Talking about how your
don't
eyes
talk.
and your psychosis.
You don't
remember?
talk, you
how
scream.
you met your wavelengths. No, we listened to that whole part of your spiel. Remember? You didn't make the comment shitting on me until I pick up these wavelengths.
And this is why I don't come around
you.
you.
Cut me off because you don't want the truth on me. You cut me off because you don't want the truth.
Everything you talked about, he didn't put you down in any way, shape, and form about it. He didn't say, Leticia, you shouldn't have been there. You.
I asked you a calm question, forgave you for your fucking lies and everything, like you just admitted to. I don't know why I lied.
I'm done with this.
See, look,
I'm done.
Yeah, I know you're done.
You better
I know
leave.
you're done because you're gonna look stupid as
you
usual.
better leave, or if I have to leave and have to fucking display all this to everybody,
Display what?
You better back the
What do I
fuck
care
up.
that you display? I got more. The shit you just did and said, you're disrespectful and delusional.
Okay.
I've been here in the middle trying to help you find your rapists and all this shit, and you want to sit here and shit talk me.
I wasn't telling you to find my rapist.
You're a yellow.
Okay, did you just hear that? Oh, first before that, he said all that shit you were saying before this. So she was already saying shit to piss him off. Then he said, I'm here trying to help you find your rapist. And she said, I didn't tell you to go find my rapist. He didn't say, you told me to go find your rapist. She told him to go find him.
Yelling at me about it.
No, I wasn't.
You pulled up the wrong
I
picture.
didn't even yell at
Come on now.
her. I yelled at her. I got
Oh, so you admit that you're yelling. See, exactly.
Okay.
You're yelling at mommy, and I'm offended, and you're still at cocky and stupid.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. You're acting calm. See, this is a show. You're putting on a show. You're a cameraman right now.
Yep.
That's fake. Go put that on Facebook in your fake ass YouTube channel, because I'm gonna bring some real shit for you, like mommy knows I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I will defend myself and show everyone who the fuck you are.
Okay.
Ask mommy.
Okay.
I told you we were coming.
I told you to, Leticia, that you're
She's so fucking cocky and lost.
sight of what you see, how things went down on.
That's why you can't do nothing. That's why I look
He
at
didn't
it.
say anything about. He's never said anything about any one of your relationships and what you did to fuck up. Even when you admit to it, I fucked up. This
But I
is
tell
what I
you,
did.
right before I'm leaving,
Yeah, you did.
I'm happy you're here. Everything, all I've done.
And you think that's not fake?
What the fuck?
Because he is truly caring
I
about
literally
you.
moved the fuck out. You got all your stuff here.
He's trying to blame you for your mistakes, and you just did it to him.
You just packed the
stuck
whole
knife
room.
in.
I moved the fuck out of here within 3 hours of you being here, so you can have your own bed and own room. And that's fake. The messages, everything I've done, and showing you, even talking to my own lawyer about it, telling you, giving you 406 for you and your kid. That's fake.
You screaming like this is fucking.
No, this is real. That I'm pissed at you, and I deserve an apology.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm good, yeah, because you're too self-righteous as always.
She'll never give an apology. Narcissists will never apologize. It doesn't matter how wrong they are. Even when they know they're wrong, they will not give an apology. And if you notice, every time he brings up something that she did, even when the mother agrees, she'll push it back to make it look like he's wrong. Or bring something up that he did that doesn't even have anything to do with the argument.
There's no apology to be had. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
You're still the one seeing this girl walking around after a few weeks. She's fucking stalking you, leaving fucking shit.
I see her doing her one side, and I already warned her about that.
She's not gonna quit. She's not gonna quit. You gotta.
She told me she wasn't gonna have the opinion. She said we could set our beliefs aside.
As long as we don't scream at each other. As long as we don't,
differences.
yeah.
Okay, so that's what
But it's okay.
I wasn't screaming when you
He
put me
never-
down over and over.
You kept putting him down. He didn't put
And
you
then when
down.
I
Oh
got
my
the prime
God.
examples of you doing it, and like,
my
and then
Jesus
what did you
Christ.
say? What was your response? And go out there and lick some more leaves and shit. See if I let you in next time. Go get some more fucking diapers to put on. You want the truth? You want everybody to see who the fuck you are and what I am? No problem. No problem. Yeah, look at your smile. Put the camera on you. Pretty fucking woman.
Leticia, stop.
She's stupid.
Stop. Leticia.
I love it.
No.
This
This is what needs to be shown about mental illness.
mental illness. Yeah, I'm crazy for trying to find your rapist.
No, you're
Yeah,
crazy.
you're telling me not to get worked
Crazy
up
for
about it.
hovering over me and
Hovering over you?
attacking me verbally.
Your big ass is against
And
the
you
sink over there on
and
the
you
lounge couch.
and you also
On the
said
lounge couch.
try to hit you. Yeah, it's all recorded. It doesn't matter.
You were the one saying, "You better get away from me." That's a threat.
No.
What did
You
I
gotta
say
get away from me
threateningly?
Or I'm gonna call the police.
You
Because
didn't
you're
even
not.
say that.
No.
You didn't even say that. You're being stupid. You're making up your own story.
I don't fucking get violent. And why would I at
And
7
when the
months
fuck do
pregnant?
I?
Looks like right now.
Oh, you
When you
mean
just
when like I
threatened-
just said, I deserve. You should apologize, and I'm offended because I give a shit about you. That's on mental illness. We're just talking about family forever here again now.
And you're schizophrenic because you don't.
What the
You look
fuck?
at you went.
Why did she have to do that? Why would she call him out on that? Okay, maybe he is, he probably is. But it's like she's not winning the argument because the mom is kind of trying to agree with him and tell her to stop. So she comes out and calls him schizophrenic. She's a terrible person.
From one end to the other
How?
in one motion.
You
Yeah.
did it immediately. Look at your fucking face. Like I said, you were laying there like this, like Chewbacca, or like what the fuck is Wookie fucking stupid ass Star Wars fucking people. God. The boys would know it right away. You should get the fucking joke. You sit there like you're better than somebody.
Yes.
You listen to all your bullshit.
You told me that he was better. You told me that
I
shit
didn't
wouldn't
do
happen.
nothing.
You were better.
You showed me that.
What
you
did I
told me-
do?
Did you hear the mother? When she said, you told me he was better, she said, you told me you were better.
This is not better. This screaming and shit. That's
Because
mental
I
illness.
can't- Look, I'm not gonna give my fucking apology. She admits to bringing fucking weirdos, tweakers, and she's shitting on me.
Tweakers.
When she was suspect number one, honestly. And you know it.
You need to be locked up again, I guess, because obviously you don't understand or appreciate the world
Who
around
locked up
you.
more, me or you? And again, for mental illness,
And
you.
appreciation. Oh my god.
I locked up at 0 What the fuck? For charges when I was 16 and 17 years old. And you still putting me down.
Okay.
She's evil.
See, you're not letting him get over his mistakes in your past, but he doesn't say anything
I
about your
don't
Right.
allow violence like that. I don't
What
allow
violence?
that fucking
What violence?
screaming,
What violence?
that fucking
What violence?
screaming,
What violence?
whatever the fuck
What
is going
violence?
on.
You don't even know what happened. Violence.
If he talked to you gently and softly like this, would you be doing anything to?
She wasn't
keep him
answering.
No.
She
What the
shit
fuck
on
are you
me.
talking about?
I'm tired of being shit on by her. I'm not gonna keep being looked down on after I'm doing everything in my fucking power to be a fucking cheerleader and support for her. What the fuck? I've done nothing but sit here. I love you. I'm happy you're here. Hope we catch this fucker. Everything to keep you out of jail. The lawyer, all of it. You, the
You're
baby.
fake as hell.
Huh?
And you're fake as fucking hell.
He's not.
Yeah, you are. Because the moment that you snap over one fucking thing,
Why did you see me hurt you,
issue-
kick you out?
this
I'd
issue
like
is
an apology. Is that not normal?
An apology.
What the fuck? You're so fake you can't even apologize.
No, because I'm gonna pack my shit right now and I'm gonna go. Because this is fucking insane. I'd rather live in my fucking car than deal with your fucking insanity.
All because she's being attacked verbally. She's being called out. So now she's going to play the poor me. I have to go live in my car. And she knows this is going to upset her mom because her mom wants her there. I don't know her mom. I don't know what her problem is. I honestly don't know how they normally get along or how she gets along with her mom because we only know what Leticia's telling us. But you'll see later on how this is affecting her mom and how her mom wants her there. But no, she has to make it all like, no, I have to go because you guys are making it hard for me here.
You just said days ago. That's what you told everybody.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going back
Because
to
you
my
fucking
mom.
finally
I'm
left.
going back to my mom. That's not how it went down. No one told me to leave. I just left to make shit easier for you.
Okay.
Okay, Leticia, make up your own story. Go ahead. Just like everyone's told you, you're lost.
Oh, Miss
Okay.
Key, I'll give you attention to. This is so sad. He moved out of the bedroom and slept on the couch so she could have her own room, and it's still not good enough. She had to make it so miserable. He wants to leave. I do not like people like this. I do not like people like this. And there is one like this. Never mind, I can't.
You're gonna be okay. I don't know what is wrong with people sometimes. I made
One day,
one comment about him bringing over crazy crackhead bitches, and then he started flaring up like that.
Pushed his
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. No, I'm leaving. Thank you so much for buying me
That's not being
food.
fair to me either because you're giving up like that.
Okay.
You're giving up.
So what you said was you were going to stop enabling him, and you offered him money when he was looking for drugs. And you offered him money right now. He got hyped up.
It
Okay.
wasn't for drugs. I know he needs that little bit to get by. You need yours too.
Yeah.
Okay. So the fact that I went a year and a half and I saw
he
you.
just transferred $200 into my account. He didn't ask me for money.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that when he was leaving right now, that when he was on the go, he was trying to get down to whatever he was doing, you were there. Oh, are you sure you don't need this? Are you sure you don't need to rest? Are you sure you don't need this and that? Are you sure you don't
What's wrong
need...
with that? I do the same to you.
No, you don't.
See how she did not like that when he was leaving. She was asking him, do you need anything, whatever. He just transferred $200 into her account. So he's not looking for money. But she's asking him if he needed anything, and she does not like that one bit.
I was gone. I was living out of my car.
Can I get anything for
I was
you?
living out of my car for
Your
a year and a
choice.
half, 2 years,
Elsewhere.
almost 2 years,
Elsewhere.
because
You
you
didn't
did
come
not
around.
offer. You did not offer as my mother to give me the courtesy that you offer to your sons. Like,
Okay, sorry for pausing it again. But she tried to have you live with her. She had to get a restraining order against you because you would harass her and you called her and told her you were going to, I don't remember it, I would love to find it, but you threatened in certain words to kill her. You were going to hurt her. You were going to do this and that. She was afraid of you. Your own mother had to take out a restraining order on you. Of course, at that time, she's not going to offer her house to you. She's not going to open up her house to you. What the fuck? So you're living in your car because nobody wants you around because there's something wrong with you. You refuse to get mental health. Why they let you out of the jail, I have no idea. I just don't know.
that. You literally wanted to make sure. You said,
It's my
oh, but the
opinion.
fan is so hot and sweaty. I literally am 7 months pregnant, and you didn't care about that aside from now that I'm pregnant. If I would have not been pregnant, you wouldn't have, neither one of you would have cared.
You were having
I am
fun
not gonna
on all
have-
your adventures until this happened.
Until I said one comment about, yeah, you brought over the wrong
You
people.
were having fun on all your adventures and escapades and cuddling and all the stuff that you
Away
did.
from this toxicity.
Yeah, until
Away from
the
this
pregnancy
toxicity.
and things started going south.
And I
you
don't need it,
started-
either one of you. Now I understand what family truly is, and I will give this baby up before I would let it into a house like this. Do you understand why I filmed this? Do you
I'm telling you
understand?
not to talk so much to him
No,
because
no.
you say
No, I'm done.
You said
I am
you guys,
done.
You told me in the very text about coming here that you, to both of us, set our differences aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought we had tried to. And you know what you said? You came up to me even a while ago, and you said, you killed Chrissy. You killed my dog.
I was joking about it, just like you joke about it.
You don't joke about something like that, okay? I guess this is when she was younger. The family dog died while Leticia was there alone, and she buried it. I don't know about this story. However, you don't joke about something like that, whether she had something to do with it or not. You don't joke about something like that. It's traumatizing for any child, unless she has something to do with it.
What do I do that's harmful to you?
You
What
joke about it,
what I
but
tell
then when
you?
I joke about it, see, you
I didn't kill the
one-sided
dog.
in that way,
The dog
Leticia.
died in the fucking pit, and I was the only one that was respected in her body.
I knew I could say that, and you knew I would be joking
And it
because
was
I
fine.
know that you're the one that buried her.
Yeah.
And I tell people that my little girl was at home by herself when the dog died and figured out how to bury it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And instead of rationalizing that was too much, you're crying over wanting to protect him again.
I'm crying about you too.
No, I'm
because
leaving.
You're wanting to go.
I'm leaving.
I'm crying about you wanting
there
to
is
go.
Something
that you're
wrong.
ready to give up already.
There is something wrong with this
ready
family.
about you giving up
There's
already.
something wrong with this family. There's something wrong with what just happened.
With all families.
Yes, and I understand that.
Families and anybody.
But I'm not going to get screamed at.
at.
I'm not going to have him hover over me like that when I'm 7 months pregnant in fear for my fucking physical well-being. When we talked about for 2 seconds his little girlfriend that he allowed over and the fact that she was stalking him the last few weeks and everything too, and leaving gifts and leaving messages and whatever, notes and weed on the car, and he said, I saw her in the area, and they said, and then you guys even insulted
all
me.
the time that little things you have said in the last 2 days, he bit his tongue about and didn't say. But you kept putting the little snippets in because I know you and I hear you and you do it and you put those snippets in. But then vice versa, when it jumps the tables there, though anything like that will set you off. And you
and who have I been bringing around to your fucking house that was a crackhead? Who did I bring out? I know not
one fucking long-haired guy.
One dude that dropped me off from a date. All right,
and the other guy tried to.
7 months pregnant, she went out on a date. I wonder if that was just a cuddle, because she's got a place to stay.
Call me a fucking whore. He tried to call me a whore just now, so he went off on the deep end with everything. Did I? No. Did I call him a fucking meth head, fucking schizophrenic, fucking child rapist? No, but I should have. Did I get loud? No.
Schizophrenia? What'd you call him?
He is a schizophrenic.
Yeah, you were.
From what just fucking happened, I just got it on film so that the entire world can fucking know what I deal with around my family and why is it. What was I calling him? Tell me.
Schizophrenic.
And that's not a name. That's his fucking diagnosis. What just happened in front of us? Him getting loud and rowdy for no reason after he was sitting for so long. Do you think that anybody's going to take that rationally?
He didn't call you any names.
I'm literally. That's why I reported this shit.
He didn't call you bitch. He didn't call you whore. He didn't call you.
Yeah, he did. He called me a fucking whore just now. He just said the dudes you fuck and everything. And
That's
I
not
wasn't.
calling you a whore.
That's not calling you a whore.
Thank
You
you.
took that into your head.
Thank
What he's saying.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
then. So when I
Because
made
you're
2
saying
comments.
The same thing when you're bad talking him. You
No,
said that. I
don't
didn't say that.
All right.
You did- I didn't say
This
that.
is perfect.
That's not what
This
I
is
said. I said
perfect
I
fucking
said
shit for
schizophrenia.
my fucking videos. Perfect fucking. And I'm sorry that you had to expose yourselves like this, and I'm sorry that you're gonna end up understanding from later on. You should have taken better care of me. I came back for safety. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe at all.
This to happen right now?
No, but he went off the deep end anyway. I was over here
expect it to
resting, like
happen,
he even
especially
said.
After an hour and a half, 2 hours, that you let out all your story and all your issues and all your problems.
And I thought we were
and
just
everything.
I thought we were just
And-
explaining things back and forth in an easygoing
and then
way.
he even told
Then he
you-
got all fucked up
and
about
then
when I
he
told him
even
about the
told
rape,
you,
and he was trying to help me. He's not helping me. What is he doing? He's trying to heighten my
Trying
fucking.
to let her
That
talk.
was crazy. All of that I just filmed was fucking insane. And you have to understand that it's not me. You have to get it. No, I'm done.
In that heightened state,
I am
when you're
done.
in that heightened state,
So he was
yelling
bitching
about
at me.
everybody,
I literally cleaned all your kitchen and everything all the time. The man came in and started touching my belongings when he has no right. If you're that disrespectful, and I just got it on film, he should be locked up again. If that's how he's going to treat his family, if that's how he's going to treat the situation, just now. No, just now he grabbed my suitcase and my umbrella and was showing me physically with my belongings.
Her talking in the background. Okay, he picked up her little bag, whatever it was, and he picked something else up. I mean, she makes it sound like he's going through her shit. Oh, now she says, bug the shit out of me. I really wish I could take one down right now, not kill him, just knock them down.
That is a sign of schizophrenic tendencies or whatever behavior. So,
and you know that he was asking for help since he got here. He was reaching out and asking for our help, mine, yours. And if you know this because you're up here with this psychology stuff, the therapy stuff, he was asking for help. And then in turn, when you helped him, and you did help him, and he was thankful for that. So then when the conversation turned about what happened to you, he was trying to show his way of protecting you, how he felt that you should be,
and I told him not to worry about it.
The
police are more on my side than they are for someone like Tom Lethal, and I'm done. I'm done dealing with this shit. I really am. I want to get this shit on film so that I can be done with it and I can leave today because I'm sick and tired of you people. I'm sick and tired of my fucking life being so fucking insane all the goddamn time, and I have to deal with it. Look at how shitty fucking, this is what he left behind. All fucking trash everywhere. Yet my mother was always bitching at me for having everything fucking well maintained and perfectly adequate and everything.
See how she turned it around to her now? I mean, he left for a while. He didn't leave the house. I mean, sure, it's because he's a guy. But, I mean, now she's trying to tell, the mother's trying to tell her how, they were having a family talk, talking about their problems, and he was reaching out and stuff, so now it's not about her anymore. And then the mother said how she started, making the conversation uncomfortable, so now the mother's telling her what she was doing wrong, so now she's got to go off and make it like everybody else was wrong and she's being attacked now. I hate it.
And yet I'm the one that's always bitched at. Well, I'm the one that always has to fucking leave. I'm the one that's always picked on.
You're the one that has to leave.
No,
don't
you are not
I
leaving.
do not want to fucking do this.
There's no money. You're not leaving. No.
I don't want to be around a crazy person who's going to be fucking violent.
Stop it. I don't either. But he came reaching out for help. You are the one that can help him. A doctor would not have poked at him right now like that.
I need him to recognize he needs to stop being so aggressive to everyone.
Maybe if we can get him that far, an actual therapist doing the job that he's supposed to do, but a family member, and you two especially, that have always tried back and forth because you understand each other, and it's the love-hate thing, okay?
I wish that I had the fucking courage to deal with this. The fact that he even said...
I know, but he walked in here today, and he was reaching out. You seen him.
And we were doing great until I mentioned, you fucked a fucking 16-year-old that's crazy, and now you wonder what's going on.
Okay, now see, first of all, the mother shouldn't be asking her, who has her own mental problems, to help her son. They both need professional help. And then you just heard he was talking to her, needing help, and then she says to him, well, you fucked a 15 or 16-year-old, whatever. What kind of help is that? He does not need he doesn't need mental advice from Leticia. That's the last person he needs help from. Do you want family support for something else? Yes. Definitely not your mental problems. Not from her. Not from mom either, I don't think.
Yeah. No, he didn't wonder what's going on. He knows, and he put that behind him. And he's not bringing it around him anymore. But you still jabbed at him.
I jabbed. I made one fucking comment after you were sitting there, pleading for him to stay.
All he would have said, if you'd have said, no, I'm sorry, I didn't, calm down. Forget I said.
I'm not going to apologize anymore. No one should.
Jab. Come on, he didn't jab at you.
If you keep enabling him, he is always...
I know, but he's getting close. He's going to a therapist next week. He's that close, and he came here.
Even admitted that he only wanted to ask for Xanax and Klonopin. I'm done. I'm not playing with you anymore.
He's trying.
I'm not staying here. I'm glad that you let me stay here for a couple days.
He's not trying to be drugged.
I got some rest.
He's trying to be drugged.
I would rather be fucking in my car.
Rest. He hasn't slept.
And it's because of his own stupidity. And he was calling me stupid, and it's him projecting his own emotions on someone else.
For this.
I'm leaving.
No,
I'm
you
done.
have no money.
I know
Yeah,
that,
I know.
and I would rather fucking die. I would rather fucking die.
No, stop that. Please stop.
I can't deal with this shit anymore.
I know.
I really can't. I think it's hilarious that I've been filming this because this is our fucking life.
When it was falling apart, don't you think I just wanted to pull you two apart and say, erase the last 2 minutes before it went that way?
Say, erase the last 30 years.
You have always favored that child.
There it is. There it is. My kids do not fight like this at all, but it is funny because my kids always say that you always favor him. You always let him get away with things, and she's always your favorite. You always do everything for her.
All he does is walk all over the family, and then every time I make a fucking snide remark about the honest occurrences, that's why the boys kicked you away. Because you can't handle to be calm in situations where it frustrates you. And that's what's wrong with him, and that's why his child has autism, and that's why he's not reproducing anymore, because people like that should not. He got too fucking aggressive for no goddamn reason, came up and threatened a fucking 7-month pregnant woman, and it's all on fucking film, and now everyone understands why I don't want to be around my family, and why I love you very much, but I can't tolerate your neediness to want to enable him.
At least he didn't threaten her on video. But she didn't call that out while she was making that video. She didn't say, you threatened to hit me. I don't think she did. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I didn't hear any argument about that. That sure would have been an argument.
I can't do it anymore. Even when you guys continually say I'm crazy and schizophrenic and I'm doing this and that, that's why I pulled out my camera from now on, because they're going to see how calm my temperament is. They're going to notice that I didn't request a family like this. I didn't request having to be stressed like this, having to deal with this. That's embarrassing, getting this on film.
To be stressed out like this, but you are my children that I'm supposed to look out for, care about, love, and I do. To the best of my ability.
That's why we had a calm few days without him being around. We had nothing but pleasantries this entire time. Yes, and yet when he came around, you altered your reality for him.
I have another child also that came asking for help today in your presence.
He wasn't asking for help as much as he was demanding you to do things for him.
No. You seen when he first come here, he didn't want anything. He couldn't offer him food, drink, anything. He was falling apart, and you've seen it with your own eyes.
And then eventually that $200 that he placed into your account, he's going to ask for it back so that he can get drugs out of it.
I can't go. No, that's not what he said. He said, so when I am out and about, because he has no driver's license, to pick up what he needs for food. He even mentioned food.
I wish I could believe him.
Because he doesn't want us paying out of our coffers for the food. And he knows he can't go get it for himself.
Okay, Mom is sticking up for him, and she probably is enabling him. Okay, but she's no better than him. She doesn't need to be there bringing this all up on her mom. You know, give the mom some peace. Maybe she fucked up in the past, but I think she's trying now. I'm sure she's got her problems too, and she's doing things wrong. Yeah, give the woman some peace.
I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to start gathering my belongings.
And where
I want to
are
go.
You going? There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go.
No money. Don't do this.
I would rather be dead than deal with my childhood again.
You're endangering both of you just as much as you said your brother was endangering you just now.
And that's just it. I would rather die away from this.
I know. You're either way, it's an endangerment, and it's going to blow over, and you know it will. And it would have, he said, screaming about the apology. That's all. And that's all it takes. And you know that. You know that. You do. You know that when there's an apology, it's instantly squashed. You know there is. We all have done it. We've been through it a million times, and that's no different than anybody else out there in the world. When they say there's an apology, we break down, we say, I'm sorry too. We didn't mean this to happen. Didn't want it to go this far. We're sorry.
I am so sorry I'm pregnant right now. I am so fucking sorry that I came back here.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you feel that way. I can see your point, but I also know there's nothing out there right now for you. And sometimes people have to go through shit piles just to survive, to get a little further and a little longer until the money's there, until you, and I want you to have your own place too. Didn't I say that yesterday? That I wasn't so sure about us getting a place together. Just for just for now until we can figure out, because you need a place of your own to raise your child.
Yes, she
I
raises
don't
it.
need it because I'm going to give it away now.
No.
Because I'm not going to be tied down to a fucking monster that stems from fucking monsters that I'm videoing currently.
You
I'm just going to give it away.
You were going to try to have me back. It was all going to be my responsibility.
I
You were
was.
putting that responsibility
You
you offered
for
on
me.
me.
I'm going to stop it now. The sun comes back, and there's about another half hour of this. I'm going to make it a 1 and 2 because it is long. They're cutting grass here, and pretty soon it's going to be very loud, and it'll mess up this video. So, anyway, yeah, this is part 1. I haven't seen the rest of this video. So I'm going to cut it off, and yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know the background, the family, only what she told us. Because a lot of the videos where she explains the most about her family, some of them were deleted, or maybe they were taken down, I don't know. But I know it was dysfunctional way back there, way back then. So, the past is the past. She's living with the mom now. I'm sure the mom regrets a lot of things she's done. I did when I was out there, using and everything. I regret, how I say neglected because it's kind of what I did, but I didn't have them in danger, or I didn't purposely let things happen. It was nothing, sexual abuse or anything like that. About leaving them with a babysitter that I didn't know that well, and found out later that the babysitter was mean. That stuff hurts, but they never told me when. And it was twice that happened. They never told me when they were little. I found out afterwards when they were older. Um, it killed me, and it's still when it comes in my head, I feel awful. Yeah, and thank God it was only for a couple hours. Thank God it wasn't an all day thing. Um, it's just parents always tell your kids, it don't matter what the babysitter says, what kind of threats they give you. Tell your parents. Tell us if the babysitter is mean, if they make you sit in your room and you can't come out, and they have company, and they keep yelling at you and calling you names. Please tell us when we get home or the next morning if we're asleep. Tell us that the babysitter is treating you mean. I heard that again. It was like 20 years later, but still it hurt me to hear that. So, anyways, regret. Maybe mom's trying hard now. I know mom doesn't need all this, and she doesn't need to be stirring the pot. That's for sure. So, if she wants to live in a car because she thinks she's better off, go for it. You put yourself there the first time, put yourself right back there. She can't even accept a helping hand. Okay, guys, enough of that. All the things I have to do today are rushing into my brain right now, overwhelming me as I talk. So I'm going to edit the beginning and end of this, and then I will work on part 2.